The origin of Hispanic housing evolved from a task force that was formed by Governor Walker a long, long time ago in Illinois. The result of that task force was the creation of an organization that would operate statewide, but within Latino neighborhoods. We look at neighborhoods and what the needs are within neighborhoods, and then begin to spend 8 or 9 years there to do things to bring those neighborhoods back.
I really believe in the company. It's ethical. It's about empowerment, changing lives, making things better for people.
Hispanic housing is an engine that has helped thousands of people. It currently serves thousands of residents, hundreds of staff members to really change what communities are like, making a stronger country in itself and making a more equitable world.
There are a lot of Latinos that still don't have the ability to acquire a home.
What would it be like if I didn't have a home? If I didn't have the stability that brings? How could I get a job? How could I concentrate in school? How can I provide for my family if I don't have a home?
To have to pick up and move out every couple of 3 years because high rents are chasing your family out of the city is no way to live. It's no way to raise your family.
As we look at our communities, more and more people are paying that much more for housing. And if you add in housing and transportation, people are spending more than 50% of their income in those two things, making it really hard for them to then pay for healthcare, helping them pay for bills.
I think Paul sees that housing is one of the first major steps to providing that kind of stable family environment that you really need in order to have children grow up safely, to have them grow up in a way that will allow them to become really productive citizens in the long run.
The value and the importance of housing is really critical, and that's what Hispanic housing provides. The very first foundation to help people achieve everything else that they want to achieve.
Affordable housing is a sort of unique and vital tool to help families move up the economic structure. When a lot of my peers answer what affordable housing is, they say, well, people pay 30% of their income for their rent. That's not the answer. The answer is that 70% of their income is spent on food and clothing and medicine and education. They have some breathing room to begin to plan and work their way up the economic mainstream and out of poverty.
There's a lot of economic development that goes along with it also, because he allows people to create wealth. And by creating wealth, allows them to create independence and allows future generations to do the same.
What happens when you take over half a block and you start building or rehabbing, it sends a message. It's energizing. And so it's not only good for the residents, it's not only good for the staff that we hire from the community and train, and now they have a vocation, but it's also good for the businesses in the area. It sends a message. This area is coming back.
The neighborhoods themselves have improved because of the investment and the very fine development and management that Hispanic housing brings to all of its work.
Hispanic housing is not just in the business of real estate, although it is critically important, but it really is in the business of building the human capital.
We started a scholarship fund to attract young Latino people into this field, at a graduate level. It was something that is very powerful because there are not that many Latinos in this enormous real estate field. And this is a way to begin to ease them into the industry.
Having had the fellowship and having had all that experience under my belt really opened doors for me. Doors that I would not have had the opportunity to even know about had it not been for the fellowship.
You look at the mission of Hispanic housing to take families and put them in quality home ownership where families can prosper and thrive, provide a good foundation for them. Those only mean good things for the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois and beyond. Anytime you can stabilize and support a community, a neighborhood, and make it prosper, that's a win-win for everyone.
This is a very powerful service that we provide that really changes not only the lives but lifestyles and sometimes even values of people. for that reason, I think Hispanic housing and the work that we do, especially the young people who are in our scholarship program, that are going to continue to do this work for hopefully generations to come, that's a worthy investment. It's an important investment with a lot of return.
People should support Hispanic housing because it really is an opportunity to invest in people, invest in our communities, invest in a stronger country, and invest in making this world a more equitable place.